I'm Betty White, and the 5 o'clock whistle is fantastic.
To a great moment in time.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Yes, sirree. Are you ready? Yes. Ready, Bells? You come down to this. Tell that slave driver. Tell him it's going to be a rock and roll weekend. Is that true? Well, here we go. That's your weekend. Money's working for the weekend. La, 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 la. What the hell are you talking about? Friday! Are you still high? Friday! Finish. Brace yourself. Yes!
Alrighty, it's the Friday Blastoff Show, and this is Great Man for Great Man Radio Show on this Friday. Hope everybody's having a great Friday and almost getting down closer to getting off work and starting the work weekend and heading into the July 4th week and everything. I think that's right. I gotta make sure. Yep, July 4th weekend. Oh, yeah. This is not getting close. No, not quite yet. It's not the July 4th weekend, but this next weekend. Yeah, it's next weekend is July 4th, next Saturday, not this weekend. I get my weekends mixed up. Sometimes everybody does. We got the governor of South Carolina coming up here in about, supposed to be 4 o'clock, but it'll probably be after 4 o'clock the way we're going. It usually happens that way, and they always prepare everybody like, here we go. Here in Greenville, South Carolina, in the state of South Carolina, and everybody listening. I don't know if I'm going to cover this one. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if he's going to force the whole state to wear masks, or are we going to start. I don't really know what's going to happen. Our numbers are going crazy here in the state. And in the city of Greenville, they're already, making people wear the mask in pharmacies and grocery stores, but some restaurants are taking over on that deal too. I don't know about the county side or where we're going to go whole statewide of this. Like some places in North Carolina have already gone that way, where you're making wear a mask the whole time out, in and out. The city of Clemson here in South Carolina has come up with that idea of wearing masks and stuff around there. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll find out here whenever the governor here speaks. I'll try to have that on Saturday's show and everything on that deal. About that and everything. Have you ever watched some of the game shows there's a game show on Netflix. It's called The Floor is Lava. It is a pretty good show. We like it. There's only 8 seasons of it right now. 8 shows of it right now on the first season. And we watched the new Iglesias, with Gabriel Iglesias, comedy school teaching show. They have only 8 episodes right now on the second season. Excuse me, on that one. There's another one we like to watch is, let me think of it. Okay, it's going to go off my head now. Game On with Serena Williams, Venus Williams, and Gronk, and then you got Bobby Lee on his side, and then this other comedian guy I can't remember. Then they have celebrities show up and stuff and help compete and stuff. It's kind of a funny game show. I hope it does well and stuff come back next year. They're supposed to be bringing back Supermarket Sweep here later, sometime on Sundays. I don't know, this fall. All the new seasons right now we're watching. Right now we're going to be coming up on the Wicked Tuna Outer Banks. Is where they actually have Dave from .com. His first time ever showing up Outer Banks on this one. And I don't know if he's going to end up going against the one rivalry they have out there, Frenzy. I'm not sure. I've been pushing that one and hoping it'll happen, and now it might. I don't really know until we watch this episode. It's going to be interesting to see how things go with this and everything. And I appreciate everybody following and downloading and everything of Great Man Radio Show. My numbers are really, one show, 1 week, went over 23. I'm happy, The downloads, that's pretty good, my number-wise. Get over to over 1,500 and something, and plus, now breaking news on Fox 21 here in the Carolinas of South Carolina. Official update on the COVID-19 response. This is where it's going to get interesting. I wish they waited on the governor as of 4 o'clock and he still ain't showed up. That's what everybody says. It might be 37 minutes after. I don't know. Oh well. But we'll wait and see what happens, and I'll give you an update on that one tomorrow. We'll talk about all these games and stuff, and I'm seeing mostly the Greenville County schools are giving the options to be on virtual. I think it's going to go all virtual and stay that way for a good long time. Spartanburg city has passed the mask ordinance in the city of Spartanburg now. I got a feeling it's going to go statewide, probably what's fixing to do. It looks like we got rain coming here too. And right now it's 4 o'clock and it's 85 degrees in Greenville right now. If you're listening to me live, probably not. I try to do these live shows out there and everything, and it looks like the council approves mandatory mask ordinance. That's only for the city of Spartanburg, it ain't the county. But, oh well. Oh, dog, come on. It finally got cooled off. Got off work just a few minutes ago, and I thought about jump in here and do a podcast, and my special Friday Blastoff Show, power, power, power. No. I like doing that Sunday. Kind of makes that funny and interesting. I had some other things come up here. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm going to try to see what it does, and we're going to play it for a little bit so I can get a drink here. It's called Summertime, Big City, Brian Wright. Something new I found. It's a great man for a memory show.
To the lake, y'all hurry up, cause I just can't wait. School is out, the work is done. Fresh cut jeans on my new swim trunks. Tie off a boat, pitch a tent on the ground. Sing me a song when the sun goes down. I love that summertime. I love that summertime. Turn the kids loose, watch them run. Lawn chair chilling with a cold one. It sure feels good in the sunshine. But I love that summertime. Rice and shine, fishing hole. Mama cooking eggs on the old ground stove. Daddy sipping from a coffee cup. The water is smooth, y'all better get up. Don't pull back, keep a tight line. Let the boat do the pulling and you'll be just fine. I love that summertime. I love that summertime. Turn the kids loose, watch them run. A long chair chilling with a cold one. Sure feels good in the sunshine. Well, I love that summertime. I'm laid back in the shade. Don't cost much and it sure is fine. Like a big watermelon hanging on the vine. Green egg, barbecue, ice cream, homebrew, swimming pool, slip and slide, fireworks, fireflies. Little dog licking chicken grease on the ground. Big dogs begging me to hose them down. Break them out, tune them up and gather round. This country band swinging when the sun goes down. Well, I love that summertime. I love that summertime. Turn the kids loose, watch them run. Rip the top off a cold one. It sure feels good in the sunshine. But I love that summertime. I love that summertime. Yeah. Me and you dancing in the moonshine. But I love that summertime.
Greg Man for Great Memories. On this Friday show and Friday Blastoff Show, and everybody's enjoying it. So that's what else I want to talk about. I hope y'all love my podcast on the Richard's Comments Incredibles. I had the interview with him. I reached out to, this is why I hate publicists and people. I want to deal with the actual person. I don't want to deal with somebody else behind their, making their decision if they want to do my podcast or not. I don't like that. I like having the actual person to deal with and not, somebody else and stuff. That's why I have friends of, people like Greg Morton. I went to him. If you're talking to me already on your page, don't need to publish this. They'll tell me yay or nay. I don't want to go through that stuff. It's just, it's like, okay, I reached out to Murr. I reached out to 10 women. I was one of them on there. And if I'm already talking to you back and forth on the Twitter or Instagram or wherever, I don't want to have to go through a publicist. I'm already dealing with you if you're answering questions already. I don't want to deal with them. They tell me, oh, it's not a good idea, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit crap. Excuse my language, but dang, I don't want to deal with a publicist. I have interviewed so many people, famous people. I went through begging, I talked to somebody through Twitter. She reached out and finally, they gave in. From 60 days in, Ashley. I had her on my show, and I'm a big city, podcast person. I'm doing my own show. I ain't no big time person, I'm out here. I have done over almost 300 episodes. I'm right up in the top, rankings. I'm on every podcast things out there. My stickers are getting out there right now and stuff where people can find them. I'm fixing to give them my wife, and we're going to take them across half the state. All the way to Texarkana, maybe. I'm going to give her a few, and she can put them in these things she's going to be hunting for and stuff where she can leave them. And everything for me. And everything out. I'm going to be out everywhere. I'm going to have some big following. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be cool. Promoting my show across the states. But everything, and let me play this real quick. I'm going to have to play something when I read this. Okay, let's do this commercial.
This is William Walker at the Sit and Sleep at Walker's Furniture and Mattress on the 123 bypass in Easley. We're having a blowout sale for 2020. Lift recliners drastically reduced, only $5.94. That's at the Sit and Sleep at Walker's on the 123 bypass in Easley, where we have easy, low monthly payments, up to 12 months interest-free, or no credit needed. So what are you waiting for?
And my papa puts on a sale. He puts on a sale.
Alrighty, this is Greg Man from Remember Show, and I do talk about wrestling sometimes on my show and everything. I don't, make a big deal out of it because there ain't much to talk about in the new stuff except the Undertaker retired, and I know a good friend of mine that wrestled some of the big stars like Sting and Arn Anderson and all kind of different ones. He's been in both the NWA with Jim Crockett Promotion and the WWE or WWF, whatever you want to call it before then. Everything. He was a guy. He'd been sickled by the Road Warriors and their thing, and he'd been in the ring with them. I've seen the video of that, and it was David Osley who I had, good friends with, and he was one of the Thunderfoots back in the day, and one of the mascots of that. And I'm gonna try to end up see if I can get him on my show, and we can do an interview then. Since I have not much going on and right now, and since I had that other interview the other week, I'm going to reach out to him again and see if he still wants to do it. He's right now healing from an injury and stuff on his hand. He had to have surgery on his leg. And I think most of the stuff he's having surgery on, I think, is mostly from the wrestling. And it's starting to catch up with him now. And probably from the working, too. I don't know. That's most of it, I think. And he's friends with a lot of big name wrestlers. I think one of them he's friends with Rover Animal. That's kind of cool, He's friends with Ricky Steamboat, and he's good friends with a lot of wrestlers back in the day. I got most of the DVDs and stuff here where I can go back and pull them up or type his name in and you watch them on YouTube. I'm trying to figure that out. Kind of swallows over these. The thing broke. And he didn't want to do in the mouth, not up the nose. I don't think I can stand something in my nose. Doing a test and stuff. So I guess I'm going to jump out of here and get some more rest. I just got off work. It wasn't a long 9 hours. And my voice is starting to creak and move and stuff. And then that's my daughter just called me, and I want to reach out and see what's up to her. Everybody stay safe out there, and we'll find out what the governor says tomorrow and everything. And I'm going to end up catching y'all later. This is Greg the Man for Good Man Radio Show. Peace. I'm out. Gotta find my... I know people don't like me playing this theme. I don't care. I like YPD.